So I have identified the problem by comparing it to a healthy motor. As we can see that there is a set screw up in the shaft, a little black part right there in the center. And you can reach in there and repair it using an Allen set screwdriver. However, these should be manufactured with a Loctite or some sort of a thread locking glue. So how that came out of the motor during mid-flight is a mystery, but I believe that was the problem. The set screw either vibrated itself out somehow, despite having some sort of Loctite. We can see a little speck of blue there that may have been from the set screws thread lock. No idea, but that set screw shouldn't have come out. I really don't think it should have. Also, I'm trying to compress the motor shaft, and that motor shaft should be able to compress back into place, but no idea. Alright, so the motor basically fell apart. The shaft fell. I'm not sure how that is all retained. Looking at the stators, or the coils, I see no obvious burn spot. I do smell some burning enamel, but I don't see anywhere it was struck or anything. It's like it just shook itself loose. I'm gonna go in there a little bit further. Okay, so despite there being a motor protector on it, as you saw in the previous clips, it does look like the shaft is at fault here. The little retention pin is in place, so no damage to the retention pin. The bearing looks good. No idea what happened, but this shaft should be all the way inside the motor itself. I don't know if this is a manufacturer's defect or not. So again, we're just removed the prop, looking very carefully at the motor shaft. I don't see any evidence of prop strike that would have damaged the center shaft. So I'm going to just keep on investigating here. Alright, so this is a video. Hopefully I can get a replacement on these motors, or at least a discount or something. I don't know if this is a usual problem for this type of motor, but it has become very, very loose. There were no crashes that should have caused this particular problem. All the other motors, they're perfectly straight. Okay, and this rear one had a similar problem that I was able to fix. The magnets on the rear motor, it's not focused, but I can't really show the problem anyway. The magnets on the rear motor like dropped out of place, and I was able to scoot it back in, and it was functioning properly. But this one in the front, it looks like the bell has focus. It looks like the bell of the motor has loosened itself from the rotor shaft, and I don't know if I can see up in there. I'm trying to see if the magnets have fallen out from the top of the bell like it did with the rear motor, because that I could repair, but I don't see that as being the case. It looks like it has something to do with the shaft loosening on the bearing, which would mean that the motor was faulty to begin with. And I was getting different rotation quality from these motors when I bought them. I mean, it was flyable, but definitely various. So any advice as to what happened here would be greatly appreciated.